From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. On the return, here's Jones. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
After running the 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know what I like about that kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Dak. Buying some time left. He takes it himself. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Buying some time right. He can run it. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for it with Stevenson. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Chicago first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
26-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Williams from the gun. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's good.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Williams on first down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams will look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Stevenson with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go, 46.
Putting a receiver in motion.
26.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to it. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At the Bears' 49-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Out of the pistol, Williams. Pass brought in by Tanaroa McMillan. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs! So Jordan.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready to run!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Quarter connect right side, it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Third and 2, Williams. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 19-yard line.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
All set up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here for Bigsby. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picks up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch players, punch players, punch players! Yes! Cover!
To throw, Williams. Drops back. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
Another try following the sack. They want him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Back-to-back sacks, and this defense hungry for a 3rd here. It's 3rd and goal.
Yes! Vegas! Punch players!
Now here's Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
It's now 4th.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Neeson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say feed the run game.
Yeah, here we go.
Man in motion, headed right. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Zone read here, they'll give to Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yeah, here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Prescott now on third down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They'll run this with Bigsby. Rob for the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10 now. He finds Odunze running a slant. He is brought to a stop after he found play and room there to run. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
What is it? Yeah. Vegas. Punch first. Yes.
To throw is Williams. Got a man, it's Bigsby. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Vegas, Vegas. Punch squares, punch. Dad. Dad, yes. Dad, yes.
From the 46. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
It's a gain of 16
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this
And
half.
the Lions
From a
first
great
down.
throw to a nice route and catch to
First and
moving
10
the
at
chains.
the
There
30-yard
wasn't a whole
line.
lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, set.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a
gain of
great pickup, 16
yards.
yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another
Kid, I can't tell you how good
Lions.
that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even
14-yard
turns.
line.
He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Vegas, Vegas. Ready, set. Dad, yes, yes. Double. Dad, yes. Dad, yes.
To the air yet again, Williams. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis.
Intercepted by the Bears. Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Prescott out of his end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 15. Keeps on going. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
What is it on?
Carry here for Bixby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready, set. Dad. Here we go.
Going with Bixby here. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now it's Bigsby. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Vegas! Punch forward! Yeah. Cover!
Williams to throw on first. Big catch made, and he got 4 feet in. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Lions 10.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Hits him on the out route. Hits some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Gets it forward to about a yard out of that. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take one. Kill.
Mason gets it from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 40! 46!
Hill now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, kill! 20!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Stevenson can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They go to him again, and he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. And off down to Hill. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This is Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here's 2nd and 11. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. This is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Williams on the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On the give, it's Bigsby. And they only get a couple, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He locks it deep left. And they don't get the catch they need there. That game was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go, Whitey!
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. Take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the option, it's Stevenson. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
It's a gain of 17.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Stevenson with another carry. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's a give to Martinez. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Bears nearing their 1st win of the season. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Now run with Martinez. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard
For the 3rd
line.
time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder.
A 24-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard
The
line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now, Ryan, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
What is up? Thanks. Yes.
Williams set to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun getting out of Bigsby. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys in holding right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
What is up? Vegas. Yes.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
32 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Williams on
line.
1st down. Same guy, lifts it again. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first.
1 more yard.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Lions.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, kid. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
2nd and 10 once again from the 12-yard line.
What is it? Hold on. Vegas.
Again, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
What is it? Hold on.
To throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
What is up? Vegas. Yes.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hill on again. He's headed left. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So the Bears take this.